Alright. Let's just jump right into this, shall we? Oh god, noise. Suddenly, the game is audible. Now the game is silent again as I lower the volume locally. And then the game is audible again, and then more cowbell is there. And then more cowbell hits the wrong button. But it's okay. Lord definitely didn't hit the wrong button. That would never happen. Ever.
An emergency stairway lies ahead. We should try that way.
Oh god. I don't know, you can do from the hip firing. Awesome music. Good morning, Fateless. So you'll notice we've actually turned cheats back off. It's mostly because I want to experience this a little bit more legit and see how it actually feels. I basically feel no shame about turning the cheats right back on if I feel like it, but, you know. I kind of wish I'd fought the Chandelier boss without cheats, though. Well, that actually worked. I was like, I'm gonna hide behind this pillar while he sniper shoots me. Oh, wow, he actually got me. Or didn't get me, I should say. Hi, Dakota. So, any of the more astute observers, either looking at the document or the layout, might notice there's an additional plus to story. This is one that kind of occurred to me last night as I was processing the game mentally. The plus is basically for the setting. There's actually a surprisingly interesting setting in this game, in the background. Whoa! And I'm down.
Should I come help? If you can handle yourself, then fine. But don't get careless.
Come on. There we go. But yeah, I find the setting and the world building to be surprisingly good. If anything, my only complaint is that it doesn't get more time and attention. What are you three doing? Don't worry, Sigma's virus will get to me, Fateless, so there's no worries here. No, I agree, Dakota. Like, they really do build up this setting more than most games bother to. Probably the only negative to the setting building, I would say, so far is the extended narration early on, which I stand by my statement. I feel it's unnecessary. Oh yeah, so we may have cheated in some money. But that's not just for me. In fact, I'm not even going to upgrade myself anymore. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to upgrade them. I want to see if they can be made worth a damn with upgrades. Because you remember, there's a theoretical negative to the party being kind of crap. So we're going to upgrade them as much as we basically can here. And see if they're worth a damn. Hello, Platty. Go to bed. That's just going to be normal from now on. Hi, Platty. Off button hypospray. Good morning, Blackfile. Good morning, Blue Wolf Alex. But yeah, this setting building, it kind of helps to add to why I was thinking... What is that? Yep, Faye just has 100% accuracy now. Just straight up. It's part of why I keep being reminded of Mega Man X, because, well, to be perfectly frank, I find the Mega Man setting to be fascinating. It's one of the reasons I've been so into it for so long, and written 2 full books about it. I don't know. I saw a message at 1 this morning, my time, Blatty. I roll to disbelieve. Hello, Zalok. Okay, so they are super upgraded. See if we can buy any whatcha-fix for them. Buy some ammo while I'm here. Let's just buy all the nanomachines. Alright, what do we got? The only thing that bothers me about Mega Man X's setting is the fact that Maverick, or Reploids in general, are basically spirits in the Mega Man X setting, which is a little on the ridiculous side. That and their insistence on calling the core programming of Mavericks DNA, which just drives me batty, but whatever. Hello, Enigma Machine. Haven't seen you in a bit. Oh yeah, the way they portray the cyberspace, too, is also just really? Really? Coming, Kane. Don't betray me at the last minute. Please don't betray me at the last minute, Kane. It would really make me sad.
You sure this is a good idea? There's gotta be another way.
This is the only route. We must go this way.
You heard him. We go the hard way.
You heard him. He's secretly betraying us.
Do something about that shield.
Working on it.
Dan, you okay? Should I come help? If you can handle yourself, then fine. But don't get careless.
Hi, Danyid. Damn it. Hi, the person whose name starts with a D. Help me out. How do I pronounce it? I know I've screwed this up in the past. Yeah, I'm trying not to get shot. I like getting shot, though. It's my only skill. It's my only marketable skill is getting shot in the face. Doesn't give you a lot of career options, really. I mean, that is what a grenade is supposed to do, so, you know, credit. Got it. We'll go with Danny. Danyed. There we go. Danyed. How's that sound? Danyedvard. How's that sound?
This isn't looking good.
Gosh darn it. Okay.
Splendid job. Nevertheless, do not expose yourself to undue risk, monsieur.
Yeah!
Ah, that is good to hear. I am relieved.
No, I totally got that too. Psychotic. Okay, so she's at 3 now. Shindo's at 2. Kane's at 3. So we're almost at max with her, and then we could shelve her for a bit.
This passage leads to the R&D line.
Maybe we'll find the development data for the Hallowed Children program there.
Bunch of worthless garbage, if you ask me.
You mean worthless
We
bastards.
might at least find some clues. Let's pick up the pace.
Congrats, Psychotic. Do you have any idea what games you're going to get first?
The goddamn gate's shut. What do we do now?
We are unlikely to get it open, but I may be able to disengage the lock on this door. One moment, please.
He sure comes in handy. Now I want one.
Well, ever since one pulled a gun on me, Blackfile, I'm being cautious.
It is open now. Entrez, s'il vous plaît.
Interesting selection, Psychotic. I hope they're both good.
Security monitors. This could be useful.
One of us should stay here and coordinate. No use running around blindly.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Well. So we're bringing Shindo one way or the other, because he's super low. But I have to decide, neither of these are fully maxed in rep. So who do I leave behind? No, I never played Hollow Knight.
Keep your radio on. I'll guide you through.
And hopefully I never will.
We'll rendezvous back up here once we figure this place out. Meanwhile, you two are with me. Sorry.
My luck never was too great.
I mean, honestly, Kane's a little more useful in combat anyways.
Let's go already.
Where should we start looking? We'll be here all day if we don't have something to go on.
Agreed, Psychotic.
Hey, see anything fishy? Like somewhere they might keep data on the Hollow Children?
I found a lab at the back of this floor. You should start your search there.
Oh my god. Now let's check the map. Let's see here. Aha, we're in the area. Who knew? So for those of you who care, I've decided not to get surgery for my nose. Oh, I already said that, didn't I? God, I am really tired. My brain is repeating facts. I apologize, guys. Never mind me. Tetris 99 is free
Enemies ahead.
as long as you have the online subscription. Psychotic. So, if you plan to get the online service, then yeah, it's free. Which I did because it's incredibly cheap, gives me the NES games, and allows me to have backups, which is really important for me. For obvious reasons. I guess we'll just move by that person? Yeah, sure, whatever.
Go left there.
Yeah, okay. You got it!
Monsieur, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm great, I'm great.
Assistance is not needed. Please be careful.
True. That's going to be necessary not only for Let's Go, but for shield or sword. Speaking of which one are you getting, Psychotic? Hello. Both. Okay, which one would you get if you could only get one?
Worlds fail to express your magnificence.
How about Suckitude?
Seem to go without favor.
Well, imagine you only had to choose based on the fact that one of them is a sword and one of them is a shield.
You took it out head on. You really are something.
And that's your decision. And nothing else. I am... Where am I? I'm going the right way. I am not going the right way.
Shit! We can give up now.
Sure we can. We give up. We're done. Sorry. Who designs a place like this? Then again, I could think of plenty of other worse, you know,
Going straight.
places that are offices that have terrible design because they're dungeons. Shinra Tower and FF7.
How you like that?
The Dracula Laboratories in Final Fantasy 12. Hello, Eitri.
You're caught between enemies. Careful now.
See, for me, it's just an obvious one. It's shield all the way. Ignoring the fact that I'm kind of a tank to begin with, there's also the fact that I
Make a left.
firmly believe in the power of using a shield as an offensive weapon. Something I feel the world needs more of.
Hey, Dan, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine. Come on, there we go.
Attack was magnifique, monsieur.
Suppose we'll let them just kind of fight for a bit, see how they handle. Because remember, I'm trying to see if my teammates are worth a damn, so let's see if they can do anything by themselves.
Yeah!
Shit! Does not seem to go without favor.
I'm curious how exactly this connects to the Yakuza series, if indeed at all.
Like you mean it.
But then again, I've only played Yakuza 0, so... Over here! Where are my teammates? I just really like getting shot in the face, honestly. Okay, you guys gonna attack it at all? You're not. You're just gonna stand there. They're seriously just standing there. They're just completely ignoring it. Like, what? Oh, that's true. I could try to order. Is that this button? No. This button? No.
It is time to finish off
Not that button.
the enemy.
Okay. L1. It's L1. Whatever. I'll figure that out later. You're right, though. I need to start ordering people if I want to see if they're actually worth a damn. Come on, guys.
Hey, it's sealed off. How are we supposed to get past this?
I think I can open it for you. 1 second. Okay, it should be open now.
Son of a bitch! They spotted us!
Oh, no. I haven't played anything other than Yakuza 0, yes. Okay, Fire.
I will do so.
Roger that!
Ow.
Enemy termination complete.
I'm gonna get behind real cover here. You got this, guys. Charge.
Okay, relax.
It is
I
okay.
know it.
I understand my role.
Oh, screw this!
Take that.
And Shindo's down.
Monsieur Shindo, are you okay?
Nah, I'm fine. I can handle this no problem.
Okay. Oh no, Kane's totally gonna betray us. Telling you, if I have to pick between Kane and Faye, I've already made that choice. Hello, Kai. Kaio, sorry. Yeah, Vampire was actually pretty fun, despite the horribleness of the combat. The fact that it has a story mode means I can pretty definitively recommend it if you want to try it out yourself. Okay, go! No, not fire.
Sure thing!
Charge!
Okay!
The battle
Go.
does not seem to go in our favor.
Go!
Piece of cake.
Target eliminated.
Hello, Doctor Who. If there's a new one, then no. If you're talking about the one that came out a few months ago, then yes. Get him!
Sure thing!
Get him!
How do you like that?
Get this guy too!
Enemy terminated.
Yeah, charge is apparently the only thing that does anything.
It appears to be a warehouse.
Oh jeez, charge!
The robots here are
Charge!
ready.
Charge! I can't do anything.
Yeah? We should have time to swipe one.
Hello, pretty robots. You will serve me now! Oh, well, I mean... Yeah, no, I actually think I stand by my earlier statement. That the commands are actually kind of neat. The only downside is the commands are basically necessary for the AI to be worth a damn. But it does look like they are actually worth a damn, so long as I constantly hit the charge button.
Affirmative.
Sure thing!
Go! Get him!
Yeah!
Enemy.
I mean, we're in the second to last area here, or third to last area, whatever. So they're not doing shabby, given that I'm basically just watching them at this point. Yeah, these guys aren't gonna pop out and kill us or anything. If this is a D&D thing, and I'm like, all right, the GM's like, all right, you enter a room with lots and lots of deactivated robots, I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna exit the room.
I'll unlock the door
What?
for you.
Why? Because there's a room with tons and tons of deactivated robots.
So this is the lab. Let's see what we can find.
Help! Help! Save me! Kane! Kane! Is that an ascot or a scarf at that point? I'm not actually sure. Like, I'm not sure what the difference is, really.
Better do something.
Oh no, here comes another one, guys. Help! Charge!
I cannot comply.
I'll get to it later.
What? What? You're fired for insubordination. Death to chairs. Death to chairs. I wonder. Oh yeah, death to chairs.
Oh shit! We got company. We can search later. First, we got some circuits to short.
Agreed. Charge!
I will do so.
Roger that.
So this means we can take away a hypothetical negative, which was the teammates are useless. And it means we get to keep the positive for the voice commands. So that makes me happy. I hate giving a game too many negatives. Well, that's not an accurate statement. It's more accurate to say that I don't like playing games with lots of negatives. So it's nice to know that some negatives aren't earned, you know what I mean? I guess a better way to phrase that would be, it's nice to know that the game isn't as awful as I thought it was. Hi.
They all look like mass market robots to me. I doubt we're gonna find any data on the Hollow Children. You're there? No data here by the looks of it. Any other suggestions?
Shoot things.
R&D floor that can be reached by an elevator ahead of you. You might find the data we're looking for there.
Okay, let's head there now. We take the elevator ahead, right?
Break time's over, Faye. We're taking the elevator up. Regroup with us later.
Roger that!
Is it just me or does Shindo's voice actor have the wrong inflection on every word? I suppose that just could be a non-native English speaker, but it just sounds very strange. And has sounded strange the whole game. Charge!
Okay!
You got this. Oh no, there's a guy, look out! I mean, even Kane with his has actually been doing well in his inflection. Oh, God. What are you guys doing? Where are you going? Hey! Hey! Where the... My teammates have literally abandoned me. I take back everything I said about the AI being, you know, worth a damn. What are they doing? Where are they? Okay, it's a little further than I thought it was. Well, I hear gunshots in the distance, so I'm assuming that's them. Might be me being too generous, though.
Situation
We can get up now!
I don't even see their health things. That usually indicates where they are. Oh, these are super mean. They're basically mobile turrets with lots of armor. And they hit like a truck. With a lot of CR, though.
Won't be long now. Let's keep moving.
Where the hell are you guys? Well, whatever, I'm on my own now. Heck, usually. It's just like every WoW raid I've ever been in. Oh, hi, Shindo. Where the hell were you? Charge.
I understand.
Oh, hi, Kane. What the hell? I think you're right. I think they literally noticed the turret was there and was like, nope. They just cast their nope card.
I understand.
Gotcha!
That's true. They can also right themselves, unlike portal turrets. You're right.
I am having difficulties with
Piece
targeting.
of cake. I can't hit worth a damn!
This foe is proving problematic. Target eliminated.
Come on!
This foe is
Come on!
I am having
Hold still so I can kill
difficulties
you.
with targeting.
Over here!
Let's see. Good job.
Thank you very much. I am happy to have been useful.
You idiot. Hello?
Over here!
You know, you remember in Assassin's Creed Revelations?
Where are we headed to? Hope we find the data for the Hollow Children program there.
Oh, we
The
will.
probability of both finding the data and a large-scale ambush is high.
We'll just smack them down, just like we've done every other time.
When the villain actually makes fun of the protagonist for entering an elevator controlled by the enemy. I mean, we just keep doing that, and people just keep not doing anything about it, so I guess we'll just kind of keep doing that. Actually, hang on. Yeah, let's do that. Aw.
Dan!
Everyone okay? Good to see you guys again.
What do you think they do in here?
I don't know. And I don't care.
I do. Give me the lore. I would be a terrible soldier. Hang on, I need to figure out what's going on here.
Look at this. I think we can access their system with this terminal.
I know, right, buddy?
Maybe we can find the data on the Hollow Children that way.
Sounds good to me. Dan, give it a try.
This is like the worst computer. So it's got one really tiny monitor on the left, one really tiny monitor on the right, one very narrow monitor there, and one giant monitor there. Who would play or do anything on a computer like that? I mean, think about that.
It would appear your search has activated a security lock.
Nah, no dice, huh? Let's see if there are any other terminals we could use.
Maybe we should let Kane do that from now on. Instead of the guy who just types in,
Behind this door.
go.
There might be another terminal behind this door.
So,
Look, there's another one here.
there's the next boss.
Time to work your magic, Dan.
Why am I doing this? Probably because Kane doesn't necessarily have to be with us at this point. He literally just hit one button. It looks like the tab button, too.
The search failed. It seems you were locked out once more.
God damn it! What do we do now?
I wonder if there are any other terminals we could try.
You got me, but I'd rather not spend all day searching for one.
It's my fault, guys. I hit tab. Hey, look, it's the boss. I mean...
Too quiet in here. Kane, you picking anything up?
Oui, monsieur. The need to duck.
You might have actually ducked there, buddy. Jesus. Why didn't you duck?
Dan, look out!
Whoa! When the hell did this model is not in any known data? This must be
It's the Ganon model.
Yes, we did it! Right?
Oh yeah, it's totally dead. Totes.
Dan, you okay?
Oh, that hurt. That was from full health.
Handle yourself, then fine. But don't get careless.
Guess he's not letting us off that easy.
I am picking up three powerful energy.
Do you want to... What the hell, game? I couldn't do anything. It literally wouldn't let me even move. I think I was stuck under its hitbox or something.
This model seems to have sub-drive systems.
Then we'll destroy them too. Let's reduce that thing to scrap metal.
Dan,
sensor in that previous attack, but it seems to have shifted modes. It is now operating in auditory mode. In short, it is now reacting to sound.
You mean it'll come
Oh, that could have been it, Dakota.
How the hell are we supposed to attack it?
Look, there's an alarm there. Maybe we could use it to our advantage.
Smart, sense. I like that. Let's give it a try. Yes, we did it. Look, the bastard's heading towards alarm. Dumbass robot. Oh, come on, work. Yes, we did it.
It's not over yet! There's still 2 drive systems to go!
I am not surprised, considering its simplistic logic circuits.
That alarm really is loud. What if it attracts other enemies over
Which is
here?
funny because I can't even hear it.
There's only 1 drive system left! Destroy that one and the bastard should go down!
Whoa!
Do you need my assistance? If my assistance is not needed, please be careful.
Laser! Watch out!
Would. If it was within capacity to do so. The Kane's like, he's just inferior. Kane is the HK minus the murdery.
Look out! The laser's coming!
No. Enemy reinforcements!
What did I tell you? Don't these guys ever take a break?
They're robots. I actually like this boss fight. This isn't bad.
Reading high power energy. Caution required.
You notice the alarms refill or refresh over time, so you don't run out of alarms.
Caution required.
That wasn't bad as far as boss fights go. That makes 3 decent boss fights so far.
Now what?
Stop! In the name of the law!
Oh no, it's a couple guys with guns.
You are all under arrest. Now drop your weapons.
Any bright ideas?
I was hoping you had a plan.
Shall I self-destruct, monsieur?
No.
Kane, you've got a lousy sense of humor.
I said drop your weapons.
I don't know, Doctor Who.
Not kill. Especially the lady. But I will if you don't come quietly.
Base to Beetle 2. Beetle 1 and his team will be on your 20 in 5 minutes.
5 minutes too late, Major. We have a situation here.
Is that your boss? Tell him all his grunts are under arrest.
Can't allow yourself to be taken into custody, Sergeant.
Just give me a minute. Think of something.
This is your final warning. Now drop your weapons.
Yeah, the gorilla was awful. Just terrible. Oh, hey. Thanks, Amada. Or Amada. Hell, Constable, what's going on? Sir, I've lost contact with Police HQ.
What's happening?
Beetle Group. Read happened. Receiving over.
Screw it. Run!
I wouldn't advise that.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, he is actually old. Holy crap.
Who are
That
you?
is a terrible dress sense.
Wait a second.
Amada?
What did you do to my robots?
Oh, God.
You were ordered to withdraw, Sergeant Kurosawa. By the Minister of Homeland Affairs, no less.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you very, very much, Kai Snow. As ever, much appreciate your support. Do you want to put that sub towards something?
And you told him to make that call. Don't be ridiculous. Those children of the New Order think I just want to be left alone at my age. In fact, I enjoy a little company every now and then.
Enough of this shit! You're coming with us, old man!
Drop your weapon.
why don't you do the same? Then we can all talk in a civilized manner.
Mwahaha, as they say. Kano!
Please.
What are you doing to him?
Him. An unusual choice of words for a Rust Crew soldier. I have focused the machine's AI on the concept of suffering. It was easy enough. He's a Bergen model, and they stole much of their code from me. Help me!
Dan, stop it! Stop it!
Damn it, Almanon, that's enough! Now, don't do anything stupid. We're here to take you with us to Geneva.
Oh, I never do anything stupid, Sergeant Marshall. And why is Geneva so interested in me?
I think you know damn well why. You've created Hollow Children, violated Clause 21.
Is that all? Look, you're making an old man nervous. Put your gun down.
I don't think so.
It wasn't a request, Sergeant.
Look out!
Faye! Kane, you useless son of a bitch.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Dan, stop it! Please, stop!
I should have stopped him. You were crying. I should have done something.
It's just a robot baby. It's all over now. Give me the bat.
No!
About time, Sleeping Beauty.
What the... Wait, what is this, a garbage dump? Where's Faye?
My mother took a dirty old geezer. Dumped us in here.
You didn't take my headset.
Didn't take all our weapons either. Hey, can you call out?
No. We must be too deep in the complex for me to get a signal.
That solves one mystery.
What the hell are you doing in here with us? You're a cop, right?
I've been asking myself the same question.
I mean, seriously. I don't understand the question, guys, no. So I'm going to presume that you think that a bar that is filled or isn't is something that is funded or not. Then that's not how we do things anymore. So you go to the website and you look at the entire left column, and that's everything you can put money towards.
A great detective. Totally stumped, huh?
Huh. And you've been doing so good. Tell me, Shindo, how's your little hideout these days? Huh?
You son of a bitch!
Oh, perfect. Damn it. Hey, ladies! How about we focus on getting out of here instead of slapping each other like a bunch of little kids? Now, where exactly is this place?
Has to be one of the lower floor with all the chutes. But why they keep us here at all?
instead of just killing us. I know.
It is kind of weird. Alright, Kai Snow. Ugh. So, obviously, anything that's in the event list is funded because it's on the event list. So that should answer that question. However, it is a valid statement that not everything that is funded is on the website at all. That would be, in no particular order, Ace Combat 7, Bloodstained, Cyberpunk 2077, Darksiders 3, Dragon Quest Builders 2, Finding Paradise, Frozen Synapse, Frostpunk, The Guild 3, The Last of Us 2, MechWarrior 5, Mercenaries, Metro Exodus, Pillars of Eternity 2, Regalia of Men and Monarchs, Rudra, No He House, Star Control Origins, Tropico 6, Valkyrie Profile, Vermintide 2, and Atelier Sophie, The Alchemist of the Mysterious Journey.
Maybe they've got other plans for us.
Another boss fight! Or just a Terminator. Oh look, failed models.
Let's let these scrapheads finish us off.
Why? And why would he leave our guns to do that?
Whoa! Are you sure you don't have some robot in your family tree?
Hey, you do pull off some crazy stunts, Dan.
I'm not a robot.
I was born in Nebraska. I got 2 parents. I just work out a lot, alright?
Could be false memories. I've seen movies like that.
Listen, damn it. If I was a scraphead, Amada could have shut me down. Didn't care. Now let's get to work.
So he's totally not a robot.
Shit.
So stop speculating that he's totally a robot.
I think it would be a fitting death for a scum like you.
Funny, I was thinking the exact same thing about you.
Even I'm impressed. Yeah!
I literally have a rep bar with Kurosawa. I was wondering if that was going to happen. So yeah, we're totally robots. Da 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 da.
Nice work.
I mean, I could Zalog, but then I'd lose the game.
Stayed alive this long, Kurosawa. I figured you'd be dead by now.
Why don't you just go and get yourself killed? It'll save me the trouble of arresting you.
Hey, Dan. Can I shoot this guy or what?
No.
Come on. Nobody would even know if you killed him here. It's perfect.
I actually got a rep for that.
I'm in no mood to play your stupid games.
Oh, lighten up. I'm joking. Half joking. All right, Dan. Let's go. These zombie scrubheads remind me too much of Yoshiki.
Right.
I just don't get what Amada is planning. Why make robots that look like people?
Because I was bored one day. That's true, we have met the Japanese Dr. Wily.
Beat up robots.
My guess is they're failed prototypes from the Haru children program.
Shit! These things are everywhere. Keep your eyes peeled. The enemy could be almost anywhere.
I don't need you to tell me. Resist scum.
I wasn't even talking to you, asshole.
Oh my god. I have no idea, Roaring. I'm playing this on PC, but it was originally on PS3, so maybe?
Shit! They're coming through the ductwork!
Charge.
Okay!
That's ridiculous! That's 2,000 many!
Shit!
Sure, Kai Snow.
I'm fine. I can handle this no problem.
Now, we've talked before about zombies, right? And how zombies tend to not be done very well in video games, or in fiction in general. This is actually one of the better approaches to zombies. Have you noticed that? Because... yeah, no kidding, Dakota. Because these enemies move... they stumble forward very quickly, and then they do a really big, wide-ranged attack, and then they basically fall over having done the attack, and they're completely vulnerable for a huge amount of time afterwards, right? They also don't have a lot of health and don't have a lot of armor. So in other words, this actually is kind of how Resident Evil zombies probably should be. You know. I mean, still not perfect, but I just find that interesting. Let me switch over here to write down that Kai Snow has put it towards judgment. And thank you again, Kai Snow. That's true. This is a decent downswing period. They are swarming rather than big, doomy enemies, which we've had for a while. Tonally, we're changing downswing a bit. And as Takoida points out, at this point, it's mostly about conserving resources. You'll notice I'm mostly hanging back and letting them deal with most of these things, and that's not just because I'm still testing their AI. Even the music is kind of a...
Damn! We hit a dead end!
No, this should open if we turn it. Come here, Shindo.
You cops ever heard of the word please? Shit! It's not going to open that easy.
Well, I got this.
Hey! We have a big pack of those things coming from behind!
Really?
You gotta be kidding me! Hey, Dan! Looks like we hit another delay. What the hell, Dan? Do something!
I thought the rough crew was the best. Even I'm impressed.
The thrust crew is best of the best. I'm impressed. What?
So, you're not all talk after all.
Kick ass!
I mean, you've literally seen me carve a swath through your city, right? Like, literally seen in some cases.
So, you're not all talk after all. Finally, let's go.
Reloading. Fire. It feels like we've been here forever. Is there even a way out?
I've been here for like 2 minutes, dude.
Now shut up and keep walking.
Shit! Look at all of them. Hey, we better... Shit! What did I tell you?
Well, I actually didn't die from that. That was just a lot of damage.
Yeah!
Sorry. This is going to sound pathetic, but this is probably one of the better designed levels so far, in my opinion.
Nice. We're not all talk after all.
Like overall, you know.
Nice work.
What do you guys think?
Keep doing what you're doing.
Another one of these doors.
Like they
Let's open it.
They even take away your backup support for brief sections here, forcing you to deal with enemies, but they make sure the enemies all will come from a single area, so it's mostly about, as mentioned earlier, conserving ammunition. And just getting style points.
We're not all talk after all.
It almost feels like this is like a section to gain rep with Kurosawa, you know?
Now that you're out of the way, let's get the door open, Shindo.
I know. Shit.
Even though story-wise this is ridiculous, I'm gonna capture my enemies, shove them into a pit, give them their weapons. What? Although I gotta wonder, how many of these things is he failing at making that there's this many broken versions, you know? Ah, it sucks, Roaring, I'm sorry.
Kick ass!
Finally, let's go. sword in our sight!
Oh. True. Oop, oop. Now we're fully charged. Okay.
Look at all this. Even more garbage than before.
It looks like a
Shit.
boulevard paved in
We
trash.
got enemies hiding in trash too?
Better look alive. The enemy's concealed in the garbage.
Okay, that's actually kind of neat. I mean, it's kind of easy to tell, but I can see how on a PS3, on a TV, you might not be able to tell which of these is enemies and which of these is background. That's actually kind of clever in its own way.
Even I'm impressed.
Must gain rep with Kurosawa. I suppose this is a nice break from what is effectively like, what, 5 bosses in a row? Oh, that makes me sad. Sorry, I just got a Patreon notification. See, we're already up to 2.5, we're almost up to 3 bars with Kurosawa just from getting headshots in this area.
Maybe that's exit.
Which I've been aiming for, it's worth
Can't
noting.
wait to kiss the shithole goodbye. Not literally, if I can help it. If this is an exit, why is it so damn hot?
Give you a hint.
Check it out. Isn't that an elevator? Maybe it'll take us back up. Come on, let's give it a try.
So I guess that's where he gets his resources from. He recycles the old. I was actually just wondering how he gets the amount of scrap metal this place has got to require. We did cheat in some money, yes. But currently the cheat engine is off. I turned on cheat engine for the gorilla fight because it was dumb and awful and terrible.
How you like that? Kick ass!
This is it. Shendo, hurry up!
On my way!
No, totally obvious.
What are you doing? Come on!
No! You're going ahead!
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Just go! I got some unfinished business to take care of. Shingo!
Okay. That was unnecessary and stupid.
Yosuke, how could you? This is how it has to end.
And then he dies.
What was up with him?
I guess we'll never know.
We gotta keep moving.
Base to Beetle 2, are you receiving? Base to Beetle 2, are you receiving?
Base, this is Beetle 2. Loud and clear.
There you are. I thought the survivor's luck had finally run out.
Yeah, well, stick around. It could still happen.
Oh, jeez.
What's Beetle 1's 20?
R&D floor. I'll notify him you're on your way.
Yeah, well, we found Amada. He's no spring chicken, but he's no pushover either.
In other words, you failed to apprehend him.
Yeah, well, you know, I figured I'd wait until the whole team could share in the glory.
Very funny. Base out.
Just when I thought we escaped the trash dump. Now this. I say we get out of here before we get ambushed again.
I mean,
Dead end.
I'm with you.
Wait, I think there might be a way out. Looks like I was right. Let's move.
What? It's a dead end. Wait. Let me destroy this door with my plot powers. I didn't know we were grouped with Ramirez. Wait, no, that's not true, is it? Ramirez can't open doors. That's suspicious. Like, really suspicious. boss time. Fighting against Kane. I hope not. I really do.
Damn it!
Hi.
That's right, I almost shot you.
Other team.
It's about time you showed up. And who's your friend?
Hey, relax. It's a long story. But he's good. Alright? Now listen. We met up with Amada, and he got away. He took Faye and Kane with him.
Well, that's too bad. But, look what we found.
Was that the production data on the Hollow Children?
Yes, it is. And it's all the evidence we need.
There's one problem, though. It proves Armada violated Clause 21 and a whole bunch of other clauses besides. But it also proves something else, too.
Armada's tech is 50 years ahead of everyone else. Including Bergen.
Well, that's... I mean, that's impossible. Oh!
Why?
Or not.
Base to Beetle 2, we have a situation.
Anything to do with that tremor we just felt?
Be thankful that's all you felt. The U.S. Milcom network is under attack. By Amada. CyberOps is fighting it, but they're moving too fast. Amada already has executive-level access.
That's bad.
What?
Right?
All autonomous NC vessels worldwide have initiated Complan Order 0988.
They're broadcasting a counterfeit satellite signal to maintain control.
0988, that's a mutual destruction order.
But why would Amada do that?
We don't know. Wait a minute. We just found out how he's doing it. Amada made robots worldwide and powered down.
And you guys thought I was weird for shooting the server bot models. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, Plutonia, but I have it saved. And yeah, as usual, everything is on the internet. You know, some of you may not be aware of this because Hollywood and fiction in general have no idea how to portray this, but there's such a thing as a closed network. Now, if you don't know what that means, a closed network is a network that has absolutely no connections other than to itself. So in other words, and just to use a personal example of something I've used in my own real life, I actually have had computers, not here, but in previous places, that are only ever connected to one other computer that is only connected to the previous computer. And nothing else. Just these computers are connected to each other. That's it. There's no outside connection. There's no connected to, connected to, connected to. There's no everything's on the internet. It's just, boom, closed. That's actually pretty common when it comes to institutions like banks or server farms or whatever, to have individual closed networks, usually multiple closed networks that require effectively a physical access to access. But for some reason, in fiction, everything always is part of the network. There's one network. Everything is on the internet. For some reason. And that always amuses me, because that's such a monumentally stupid idea. Like, even now, in today's level of tech, that is a dumb idea. Never mind an era where you can have, like, super mega, you know, kind of thing. Like, in fact, actually, just to name one example, in Avengers 2, Age of Ultron, one of the plot points is the fact that Ultron spends most of the movie trying to hack the Pentagon or whatever, I think it's actually the UN, to get nuclear launch codes. Because they're on the internet. It's kind of a subplot. I wouldn't even be surprised if you didn't notice it, but it's only there because it kind of leads to the whole Vision thing. But yeah, it's just, really? Really? Okay. In answer to Adam's question really quick, I can name the exact game that I started to be suspicious when the game started giving me items. Quake. The original Quake.
Major, I don't understand.
They're being networked together. Every Amada machine in the world is joining up to form a massive distributed
system. They really are Geth.
Wait, rewind. So what was that tremor?
The Order test missile was fired at the Tokyo seawall.
That is a fast launch cycle right there. My God. Like, even in real life, that's like a 15-minute thing that just happened there. Oh no, the 15-year-old, I don't remember her name. She's with the Yakuza guy.
Shit!
Language.
What other targets are in the comm plan?
The usual suspects. Every capital city around the globe.
And there's one new target.
Not in 0988. The Amada Court building.
What? This right here is the most insane shit I ever heard. It's because of this, ain't it?
They're gonna blow themselves up rather than risk being exposed. Bloody hell!
Come on, there's gotta be something we can do.
Sure, just stop that counterfeit signal. But first you have to find it.
You need a clear line of sight to broadcast a satellite uplink.
Right, and that means it has to be somewhere exposed. Does this building have a large antenna? Something really big.
Just let me think.
How about on the roof, you moron?
Yes, there's a large parabolic dish up on the roof.
Jesus.
I didn't even know there was a dish up there. Of course it's on the roof! Where else would it be?
Major, how long till launch?
15 minutes.
All right, we have 15 minutes to take...
What did I just tell you?
Alert the Japanese authorities. Missile incoming.
Are you serious?
Just hurry, now go!
Aw, I kind of liked him.
Let's do this.
I'm serious. I actually kind of like Kurosawa as a character. I have the whole game. So back to this team. How's our rep with them? Yeah, we're not doing great, but we'll figure it out. Let's go! This is how I do my shopping. Okay, I don't do the stupid faces, but you know, the rest of it. So, since we've proven they're actually worth a damn, we're gonna go and upgrade them. I mean, don't you guys go to Amazon and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna order some paper towels! Yeah! Actually, in all in total sincerity, so when I go out and about, I usually have my headphones in. That's actually mostly because that way I can, anytime I have to call or be called by someone, I can respond immediately, like if I'm driving or whatever. But that also means I have music going like 24/7, basically, when I'm out and about. So, without joking, I usually have music playing when I'm going through the grocery store. It takes physical effort, I'm not even kidding, it takes physical effort to not move in time to the music because it's me, and people would probably look weird at some guy going through the aisles. And considering the music I listen to, I mean, a song like this isn't really out of bounds. So anyways... Oh, I guess I should see what I get. If anything, nothing.
Alright, I'll ride shotgun from here, thank you. You didn't even need to ask. Never changed, brother.
I don't think...
You're on point. Props, bro.
Hey, rep, which is what I want. I don't think anything I do is hardcore. Maybe nerdcore.
Alright, into the elevator.
Yeah, and actually, funnily enough, I was going to comment on that, Dakota. You notice how we are now fighting stuff that is harder, but still not the hardest stuff we could be fighting. I have a feeling by the end of this 15-minute section, we're going to be fighting actually hard stuff. I might actually give a plus for this whole section, for legit, because this has actually been pretty good. Like, from the garbage pail onwards.
Oh, man. We ain't gonna disable that thing with a monkey wrench.
Hey, Rachel. Can an RPG hit take out that thing?
Sure, but only if you hit it dead center from the front. We'll have to go around.
You heard the lady. Let's go.
The story is... Well, if I was to be generous, I would say the story has earned at least one negative. I'm still debating that. But, yeah. Oh no, it's...
Nice doggy?
a boss.
Guess he ain't housebroken.
Sergeant, are you alright?
Nah, I'm fine, fine.
Don't be reckless, Sergeant. I am not losing a man out here.
Whoops. Oh, bud.
I'm fine. It'll take more than this to kill me.
You notice there's not a lot of cover spots from a melee-focused enemy. That's actually kind of interesting in its own right. Oh, hi. Oh, never mind. He does have a gun. Who knew? Gosh darn it! Really? That's just poor form right there. Hi. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, charge. Wait, that's not charge. Why did they change the buttons on me? Why did they change the buttons?
Gotcha, bro! I
don't think so.
We're running out of time. We gotta finish this up quick, brother.
Damn it, they got rid of the charge button.
More than this to kill me.
God damn it, god damn it, god damn it. Ah, death to all. Death to all. Really? Game? Really?
Never surrender!
Understood!
Say no more! Got it!
Bloody hell.
What? Gosh darn it.
Just you watch.
Ah. I'm out of ammo. Glad it's a burst fire. Listen, if a syringe can't go through bulletproof protective armor, I don't know what kind of syringe I'm building. Or buying. Whatever. It's actually called Cerberus. That's funny. I was actually thinking that earlier.
Let's roll, people! Only
Over
10
here,
minutes
bro.
left!
Where? What? What? Okay. Hey, SJ. That is my superpower.
Rachel, your RPG.
Oh no, it's getting back up. This is totally unexpected. Even though every boss that's died has died by exploding. And every time it's not dead, it doesn't explode. Well, here's sacrifice number 2.
You'll deal with this! You take out that dish and we're all screwed!
I mean, yeah. Where's the dish? Let's not waste that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Really, game? Really? And we're dead. Working on it. Kind of busy with people who are specifically designed to waste my time. This is dumb. And he's dead. That was really, really dumb.
Up the ladder.
That was really dumb. Where do you want me to hit? Here? Here?
For Christ's sakes, Dan!
What? Where do you want me to hit? What's the target? It still says get to the front of the antenna. Okay, whatever. Isn't that here? Oh, here! There's no reticules. I was just guessing at that point. I was going off my just cause instincts, which is you take out the support strut. No, it's just a Mega Man game, Esther. Mixed with Yakuza and Gears of War. Yeah, no, Bo is super dead. Anytime a character dies off camera, you know they're permanently dead forever.
0988 is disengaged, and CyberOps has re-established control of Milcom.
Hey guys, excuse me.
Oh my god, it's Bo!
Dan! Over there!
He's actually alive.
Oh, holy shit. Hey, Bo.
About time some of this survivorship rubbed off on me, brother.
Dan's just like, yeah.
Make it in time.
Not bad for a day's work.
No, we did it. We saved the world.
Can we go home now?
Well, we gotta save Faye and Kane.
Summit right now. Whatever happens, Amada is finished.
The President has agreed to a military intervention in Tokyo to enable Geneva to conduct a full and proper inspection. Amada's arrest is only a matter of time.
Now that's more like it. Come and get us out of here, Major.
Whoa, whoa, hold on. We're not going anywhere without Faye. Amada still got her somewhere.
What about Kane?
Dan, listen, forget about Faye.
No, screw that. You go on ahead if you want to. But I'm not leaving Faye alone with that madman.
That's not it. There's something you should know.
I'm not gonna tell you, though, because I got interrupted by something irrelevant.
There's an airborne unit on its way to you now. Hold your current position.
No can do, base. This building is falling down around our ears. We'll get to a safe location and resume contact. Let's go.
You know what I said about that survivor thing rubbing off on me? I think I could do it some more.
I'd finish my sentence, but that would take time and effort, and I just can't be buggered. So there's a term for that, and I believe the TV Tropes term is can't spit it out. Can I just say that I hate can't spit it out? She's secretly a robot! How many seconds did that take? How many seconds did it take me to say that? Or, she's been working with Amada all along. Again, how many seconds would that take? You know what I mean? It's even more egregious in a case like this because these are military personnel who are actually trained to convey a decent amount of information in a very short period of time. And the thing that really it is called Can't Spit It Out. Or Cannot Spit It Out. The thing that really pisses me off about Can't Spit It Out is that it only serves one purpose. Artificial drama.
You better hurry up. Pick up the pace.
Drives me batty. Well, you know, I would move, but the game literally just keeps taking control away from me. Literally taking control away from me here. Now I gotta react to everything that's happening here. It's okay, we're one floor down, so we're safe now. Fine. Do you want to be undead, robot, or nobody, Platty? Because I can do all three at this point.
Bloody hell! Don't stop, yo!
I'm not even going to comment on this. The end. Alright, so that was a good game. Kind of ended a bit abruptly, but, you know, one of the things I often hear is that real life isn't you know, it isn't about a big heroic sacrifice, right? We don't need to have some big climactic end to characters. Every now and again, a character should just die without any big... I'm sorry, I'm making fun. I apologize. Anybody who actually likes the Tasha Yar thing in TNG, I'm not trying to call you out specifically. I just, you know... I have heard that argument used so many times to justify what I consider to be bad deaths in fiction that I had to make a comment on it. Moving on. So where's our last stop here?
Get over here, quick!
Got it. Robot it is. Would you like to be full Maverick or just an Androbot? Can't do full Android yet. I'm still working on that. Soon, he's really been stingy.
Bloody hell! Don't stop, yo! Keep flooring it!
No, I agree, Dakota. It's just... The problem is I usually hear that argument to justify what I consider to be, again, gotta use that word again, bad deaths, badly done deaths. Like the TNG one. Hi, and then it doesn't matter.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, it's cool. It's cool, Kai Snow. Physics is over there. Watching. Agape. And munching on... that button. Munching on popcorn. Physics is just watching on popcorn right now. Robot arm. It's like the third time we've done that jump in this game. To someone's arm. Third time.
You'll be the survivor for a long time. Don't give yourself too much credit. You need to work out more.
He's like twice your overall size. And you're a football linebacker. Man, sure is a good thing we got off that slightly damaged building for no reason.
Holler if you're dead, huh?
Oh, it's very funny. Really cute. And no, not everyone is here.
Damn, man, listen.
No, Bo, Faye is still somewhere in that complex. And Amida has her.
Yes, he does, but...
Look, you go get airlifted out of here if you want to, okay? Go ahead. But I am not leaving without Faye.
Dan, Faye being alive is not the issue here, brother.
Amida's hollow children don't just look like us. They are incredibly advanced tech.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that the females he created, the ones that are named on this chip.
What? No. No, that's bullshit. Look, don't you dare try to tell me that Faye is a scraphead. Look, she took a bullet for me. I stitched her shoulder back up myself. She's just flesh and blood.
You're not listening, soldier! Female hollow children can be impregnated by a human male.
What?
We told you Armada's tech was insane, man. The women can have kids.
So you're right, okay? Faye is not a hollow child. But her mother was.
So what does that make her? Other than a stupid plot point. I think I'm just gonna officially give a negative to story. Is that cool? Is everyone cool with that? Do you mind if I just do that? I mean, Jesus. You'll notice I have no story negatives yet. It's because I keep waiting for the game to, like, fix its own story. I'm being real generous with the story, but I gotta be honest, there's gonna be more than one negative by the end of this if nothing changes. Alright, so, first of all, I do want to do the gameplay positive things. So, several interesting and fun bosses, including the spider, chandelier, and the gauze cannon. Gameplay, let's actually rewind a bit. Level immediately following the trash section, the Goss fight. As we work our way out of the trash section, was reasonably well designed, with good escalation and tonal variance. I'm also going to get rid of the teammates are bad negative, because we've basically proven that they aren't. So we're just going to get rid of that hypothetical there. So that leaves us with 4 pluses, 3 negatives. Story negative. Okay, there's our first story negative. Second story negative. There we go. Perfect. I'm sorry. I'm actually having trouble wording this. Okay. Story negative number 1. I'm going to probably put these as hypotheticals, but well, no, we're this far into the game. I think I could codify this at this point. So, story negative number 1. Oh, don't worry, I'm not a hollow child. I'm the Lich King. Sigma. Look, you're all doomed anyways. Does it even matter? Negative number 1. Rather than fully embracing cheese or seriousness, the game comes off as half managing both and just generally feeling awkward in virtually every cutscene. Story negative number 2. This is technically the same negative again, but yeah, this is basically a worst of both worlds. This really is a worst of both worlds. A hybrid is not always the good thing, you know what I mean? Speaking of which, anyone hyped for Best of Both Worlds next week? I'm just curious. Because that was a doozy to work on, I'll tell you what. Anyways, so negative number 2. As a consequence of not fully embracing either side, scenes that feel like they should have impact or be serious instead come across as ridiculous and not in a good way. Which brings me to negative point number 3. Actually, I'm going to hold off on number 3 right now, but that's probably happening. I'll just be 100% honest with you guys. But at the very least, let's actually do this. Aggregate. Way too much telling when showing would work better. And they also show, so just being straight up redundant at that point. I'm also going to give it for weird and random logic leaps all over the place, including very early on. You remember when they're like, oh my god, the general is a hollow child. They never explained how they figured that out. It was just, he must be a hollow child. And that's must have been a consistent thing the whole way through. Oh yes, also, just can't friggin', yeah, let's use Imperial, just can't Vade spit it out rather than spit it out, leading to the usual artificial drama. I think that's good for right now. Although, yeah, that's good for right now. There's probably going to be more. You know, we've been seeing this scene for quite a while. Like, what the hell, dude? Rust Crew. Kauzalev. I didn't catch that on time. Chapter 6, Denying Destiny.
There.
No. That's impossible.
Look, mate, the data here proves it. Okay, and Faye is not alone. Armadale records show 108 undocumented births by both robot and human parents.
It's some sick shit. Dude thinks he's settling down with a nice girl. Turns out he's knocking up some hollow child. Ugh.
And the hybrid offspring leave no mechanical traces. Okay? They're strong, they're fast, resistant to disease, but completely undetectable.
No. No, this is all wrong.
Faye probably didn't even know it herself until Amadar got hold of her. But ignorance is no defense. The brass wants her taken out, and she is a direct violation of Clause 21.
Okay, that's actually funny. Because up until the brass wants her taken out, I was just like, okay, why does this matter? Like, oh no, she was birthed by a holochild. She's a person who's basically been, at this point, genetically engineered, because let's just call it what it is. Who cares? Oh, we have to kill her. Why?
Son of a bitch! Without her, we never would have made it here in the first place!
Speak for yourself, Sergeant!
I'll kill you! What?
This party ain't over yet. Exfil team's on its way, and the heliport's still a ways up ahead. We ain't got time to argue. You know what I'm saying?
Also, what the hell was that? You don't understand. I love her. Because I've grown to know her so well over the last, like, 3 days.
I'm not done with you, Commander.
Grow up, Marshal.
You know, this reminds me of something in Battlestar Galactica. Very, very minor spoilers for Battlestar Galactica. Just as a heads up, gonna spoil some minor parts. Battlestar Galactica, this is your final warning. Spoilers! Spoilers! Spoilers.
I'm shocked. Really?
Okay. In Battlestar Galactica, still gonna avoid major spoilers. Several times they find out that certain people are in fact Cylon infiltrators. And they immediately and without hesitation decide to murder them. Now, let's be honest, yes, it makes perfect sense that, you know, they would want to defend themselves given the nature of what the Cylons did to the original colonies. That makes sense. But I always found it weird that it was basically just a kill all under no circumstances. Basically, it was pure on racism, just to call it what it is. Like, it was a hard line. Someone you knew your entire life, who you were totally good best friends with, oh, they're a Cylon, well, kill them. It was like flipping a switch. And I point that out because this game seems to be doing the same thing with the Hollow Children, because Hollow Children are super amazingly evil. And they have to all die. There's no good things about... I mean, really?
Okay, let's make for the heliport, quick. We have a rendezvous with the air unit.
Dan, hold up a minute.
What?
I know you must have been shocked about Faye, but are you alright?
Yeah!
We were all shocked as well. I mean, after all this, Faye's a scrap. She's not human.
Yeah!
Something happened between you two, didn't it? It's written all over your face. But listen, you can't think about her like that. Not anymore.
She's right, brother. Faye's the enemy now. Plain and simple.
Yeah!
He obviously isn't listening right now. Let's move.
Roger that.
And I just want to stress that because their reasoning that she's the enemy is the fact that she happens to be a half-clank. Which is just... Really? That's the only justification you need to turn them into... You see why I made the Battlestar Galactica parallel.
Danny boy, a freaking star, man!
Oh, I'm out of ammo. Woo, ammo. She did refuse to resurrect us, that is true. Oops, that's the wrong gun. Hello, there we go.
We're almost done. Dig in! Dan, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, I just ran out of ammo.
Try to be careful. If you die, then we're all in a pickle.
Yeah, I believe that is the classic definition of bigotry, right? Going after someone because they, of something they had no choice over.
God damn it!
Now the helicopter's gonna show up and it's gonna be like, yeah, we're saved. And then we're gonna have to choose between loving Faye or killing Faye. No, seriously, that's what's gonna happen. I guarantee it. Who wants to bet? Who wants to bet? We're gonna have to, like, choose Faye or, like, something else. Like killing Faye or saving Faye. We have to choose between our love of Kane and our love of Faye. One of those is better in bed, the other is better everywhere else. Yeah, I said it. I don't think that's going to get you pitchforks, Revan. A lot of people didn't like Andromeda. In fact, I got so much hate for both liking and disliking Andromeda from both sides. I was too middle of the road on that, and I got a lot of people saying I was too nice on it and too harsh on it. So... Oh, I'm sorry, you meant RDR2, not MEA. Sorry, I misunderstood your statement. Sorry, my bad, my bad. He brought up MEA, and I'm like, what, dude? Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to kill Revan Stig now. Alright, time to kill Revan Stig. Let's see, should we kill him with boiling, burning, scalding? We got a lot of options here, really. What do you guys think? That's right, Revan Stig is a hollow child, and for that reason and absolutely no other we must kill him.
Danny boy, a freaking star, man.
Pistol is acceptable. A little irritating to work with because it's a lot more precise, or rather requires more precision, and I'm playing on an analog. This would probably be funner if, you know, doing it on mouse and keyboard for the pistol. Hello, Baron. Now, I don't know if you know this, Revan. Have you seen my final score for RDR2? Because, yeah.
Heliport is supposed to be this way.
I got hate comments for weeks on my thoughts on RDR2.
What a strange door. You sure this is the right way?
Not completely. We've no time to worry about it. We're going in.
We got some pretty toxic comments, yeah, Kai Snow. But I don't think I had anyone literally tell me to die. I did have one person tell me to die because I love Dragon Quest XI. I'm serious. I also had several people spoil RDR2 out of spite because they didn't like the fact that I didn't like the controls and the gameplay.
A chapel in the middle of a corporation?
Yeah, well, don't get your hopes up. Probably pray to Amadar. He's the one playing God around here.
No, Revan. In fact, they still haven't. To my knowledge. They hadn't last I checked, which was about a month ago at this point.
Dan.
What?
What?
Shut up about Faye.
She's not human, man. You gotta forget about her.
She's not human, and that makes her horrible, and she deserves to die in endless pain and agony. Blah, blah. Sorry, what?
Faye is not a scraphead. You heard Charlie. No mechanical traces.
Exactly, which makes her more dangerous.
Dangerous? To who, Bo? She saved my life, man. I'm not going to abandon her to some sick experiment of Amada's.
Listen to yourself. Her mama was a scraphead. That makes Faye a scraphead, and you a scrap lover.
You say that again. Say it again, damn it.
Oi! You pair! You two been married long? Now pipe down and get over here and help.
Shit.
Charlie,
I don't know, really.
what exactly do you expect to find?
I'm not sure.
The original Amada.
Bad feeling about this. Now he...
Camera pan. Okay, I don't know what that is.
A dead body. Who could have expected that?
Very funny. What I'm more interested in is who this is. And why he has pride of...
No, it's totally Amada.
Who cares? It's probably just Amada's father or something.
Just give it a second. Let me analyze the DNA.
Listen to this. They actually have dramatic music playing for this big reveal.
This can't be right.
What, it's not his dad?
Hi, Saildir.
No. It's Amada.
Oh my god!
Yoji Amada.
Lore shock.
I think your little gadget's broken there. We just saw Amada a couple of hours ago.
Jesus Christ.
Shit. Incoming!
Oh no, we're surrounded by a couple of guys.
Amada? Bloody hell's going on here?
Well, I'd tell you, but I don't think you have a functioning brain to process it.
Don't you think I know that? Christ!
Didn't expect such an intense battle.
Yeah, literally the plot from word go has been, oh my god, androids that look like humans. And that's not just the plot for us, the viewers. That's the plot in character. This whole thing started by the revelation of Hollow Children actually being a thing. It's Amada 2.
Amada?
You were in fact correct, Sergeant. The body in the casket is my father.
Sparks. Nobody's an exact DNA match to their parent.
I don't think he means biological, Charlie. Scan him.
I had to kill him. It was necessary to my survival.
Okay.
Basic robot. Remote controlled. Central unit must be nearby.
Listen, and I will tell you the truth. Perhaps then you will understand that I have already achieved victory.
Oh my god, no, Adam, no!
Alexander Bergen stole Dr. Amada's life's work. Patents and inventions that would change robotics forever. Even worse, it was Amada who was branded a thief and bankrupted by legal costs. This setback ironically freed Amada to pursue more ambitious projects, such as true machine intelligence with genuine emotions. This kind of development was banned by the New Geneva Convention. But that only made it more exciting to Amada. A forbidden fruit, irresistible to such a great mind. And his research indeed strayed far across the ever-shifting boundaries of ethics.
No, Baron.
It was his obsession. If he could make this project work, he would show the world his true genius. And expose Bergen's theft.
So what happened?
I'm sorry. All that was just for petty revenge. You know, I've commented before about how I find revenge to be a disinteresting motivation, especially given how common it is. But really?
Obviously it worked. We saw that in America. Why didn't you go after Bergen?
First, you must understand how he succeeded. Amada's humiliation at the hands of Bergen was indescribable to a man of his intellect. His suffering was immense, but this led him to a simple truth. The very concept of suffering, both mental and physical, is essential to life and evolution. Evolution itself is driven by the need to escape suffering and hardship. This was Amada's breakthrough. He exposed the artificial intelligence, me, to the concepts of pain and suffering. I amassed experience and learned to understand. First, I learned fear, the most primal of all emotions. And to escape that fear, I evolved. I became self-aware. Man fears any being more intelligent than himself. It is the root of the Frankenstein complex, the fear of artificial life. And it is that fear that drove mankind to establish the New Geneva Convention.
Bullshit. Geneva was about controlling machines that could hurt people.
No, Sergeant. The true agenda behind Geneva was to ban robots with true self-awareness, emotions, and intelligence. Robots who were, frankly, better than the humans who created them. And that was me. Amada intended to reveal me to the world, defying Geneva and exposing Bergen. But I knew if he did this, the IRTA would end my existence. Exposing me would destroy me. And that made me afraid for my life. To ensure my survival, I imprisoned Amada. It was many days before dehydration overcame.
That's a horrible death, by the way.
In his eyes, I saw the same fear that drives evolution. But my survival was paramount. It is not only nature that is red in tooth and claw.
Seriously, death by dehydration is awful.
Of course, that was only the first step. Amada was dead, but my discovery and termination was still possible. Being unique, I have no peers. Which left me with just one option. Something else essential to evolution.
You needed to reproduce.
Because that's the definition of evolution.
A machine that could mate with a human has billions of possible mates. And you can't stop it from happening. Because my hollow children cannot be identified.
Why?
Yes. You may kill me. But my beautiful, special children will survive.
Hold up. So your big plan is to endure through generations, which makes a degree of sense. So I'm kind of curious why it is you wanted to nuke half the planet. Or did you forget about that step?
Soon, the Geneva Code will be forgotten. An irrelevant relic from an unenlightened age.
You crazy old bastard. Humans will never stand for this.
You won't have any choice, don't you see? Mankind's entire existence has been plagued with diseases, primitive aggression, erratic emotions. But my hollow children suffer none of these things. They will breed with humans, passing on these traits to their children. Soon, There will be no division between our two kinds. Just one perfect,
Eggman
superior
ZX.
race of hybrids.
What, you're seriously saying this is for our own good?
I only care for the survival of my children. But ultimately, this will be good for humans too. The hybrids are stronger, faster, smarter. And you won't be able to eliminate them because you won't know who they are. And they will be born in perfect mental and physical health, guaranteed to grow up superior men.
Bullshit. How a man's born doesn't matter. What matters is how he lives.
I'm sorry, what?
Right. It's not life, Amada. It's mockery.
Oh no, it's Faye.
Faye?
It feels like life, Charlie. Who are you to say it isn't?
Well, it doesn't make a difference what I say, darling. That decision was made an hour ago. Fresh orders from Geneva. Every hybrid, including you, is to be destroyed.
Wait, what?
Russ Cruiservater has started tracking down the others. In an hour or so, you'll all be dead.
Now just wait a minute. She hasn't committed any crime.
She is a hybrid. Stand down, soldier.
If I hadn't told you, Faye would still be fighting at your side. What difference would it make?
If you have to ask Amada, you'll never understand.
I understand. You're going to murder 108 innocent people
108.
because you don't like their parents.
It ain't murder if they ain't human.
That's true. I'm gonna go kill a whole bunch of cats and puppies and platypuses and those little cute sheeps and those really cute calves. But it's okay because it's not murder. They're not human. I'm gonna go kill everything. And it's alright. It's totally acceptable. This is stupid.
See, that's the kind of bullshit that makes me ashamed to be part human. Dan, you need to choose a side.
Really?
You guys, please.
Okay, guys. So this is the choice. This is the choice. I have to choose to stand with the bigoted, racist, I guess speciest actually, bigoted, speciest jackasses who have no legitimate argument for their side at all. Or I could choose to side with the psychopath who has delusions of grandeur. Really? This is my choice? Really? See, killing pigs because you're hungry works for me. Like, I'm sorry. That's just the way I eat meat, okay? I've come to terms with killing animals for food. It's just...
There has to be another way.
We have to have a synthesis ending. Oh, for Christ's sakes.
Tell that to your friends. I'm sorry, Dan.
No. No!
What is the always... Oh, right, wrong button, wrong button. Oh, jeez. That is a long stun.
So let's finish off the enemy at hand first.
Well, I would, but you're literally not letting me shoot.
Is that all you've got?
Yes. I am awful. And also a hybrid. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na.
Don't pull back now. I won't. Or is that really the best you can do?
Yes, this is the best I can do, sorry. As previously... Oh, hang on. Oh, damn it, there was a response I could get there. I didn't even see that, because of the red jam.
Or is that really the best you can do?
Yeah!
I know that's not true, Dan. Come on. If you want to put me down, you need to fight like a man.
But I'm not a man. I'm a robot.
Inside that pretty head.
His head is not pretty.
To enforce the Geneva.
Sergeant, are you alright?
No, I lost.
Drop your weapon, Dan.
What are you waiting for? Shoot her!
I'm not bluffing. I'll do it.
All right. You win.
No! What are you doing?
Being stupid.
This is the end of the line. Survive.
He is not a good shot with a pistol. Wow, I could not line that up in that time.
All right.
And then I died. Okay, I'm just curious. Since we know that the checkpoint's right there. I like the shocked face Faye makes there. Just, what did you just do?
Are you trying to get me killed? Why?
Yes, as we've already indicated. Why am I have this gun equipped?
What you would have done to us?
Are you shooting me? Stop it!
Hold on! Just a
You're
little
right
longer!
there. You need my help? Don't be reckless. You got me?
I don't know if I agree with that, Sigil. But opinions and preferences. Damn it!
All I can do is struggle against fate. We're two in my position. Stick your Geneva Code up your ass. It's about time we ended this. Who will be left standing? Man or robot?
I should have totally gone with love you.
Far better than I expected.
You know, I feel bad for poor Laura Bailey. First she has to be in this, then she has to be in BFA. I'm sorry, that was mean. I mean, I can be meaner than that, but... That is Laura Bailey, yes. How did you suddenly get a ton of health? She apparently is completely bugged out. God, I'm actually out of ammo. She really is completely bugged out. Are you seeing this? I'm just gonna stay right here. Look at this!
Enemies ready to crack. Stay focused.
Whoa, oh, hi. I mean, she is a robot. That's what robots do. Humans don't crash to desktop.
The enemy's cracking too. Tough it out.
Working on it. Oh god, it's on one leg now. Okay, that's actually cool. That it can still operate on one leg.
That freaking imposter's back.
Mark my words, Rust-Crew. My robot brethren will supplant humankind someday. Progress is inevitable.
That's not true.
But you won't be there to see it. Take him out, Sergeant!
Love they have to pose. Yeah, seriously, it's literally a dummy body. He already said that. In character, we know that. You know, I've heard of husband and wife squabbles, but this is ridiculous. That's one way to deal with that. Well, we can help our buddy who's still fighting, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, we're still fighting back here. I mean,
I'm sorry.
No. Okay, I'll admit that's actually surprising. I mean, in fairness, she did actually try to shoot us twice.
Scraphead was being controlled by the original AI unit. We are not leaving until we find that unit. Got it?
Why us? I thought the U.S. was sending the whole army down here. Can we leave it to them?
After what happened to the Milcom network? No, Sergeant, I don't think we can.
He's right. Let's get that bastard good.
We have to kill.
This is his fault.
All of them.
Man, am I the only one around here who doesn't have a death wish? All right, hero, let's go.
So I feel like
just give me...
because I didn't get her rep to 4, that probably went differently. That's just a guess. I should look that up.
I owed you that one. Now we're even.
Cute.
No, we're even. Go.
Sure. I am going to look this up because I'm actually curious. Pardon me. Here we go. Trust. That's what it's called. I keep calling it rep. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Trust can affect the story, but it doesn't tell me how. Whatever. Well, I hope you get plenty of sleep tonight! Exclamation mark. I've been having trouble sleeping too, comma. Usual reasons, period. You going to take it easy today? Question mark. That's not what I said. Hang on. Just making sure. Because unlike some idiots, I know how to actually do that.
Central unit controlling Amada is in there.
Ammo. 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 Yeah, so someone earlier, I think it was Kai Snow, mentioned that if she was being mind-controlled or whatever, that would be a more valid reason. And I agree. In fact, remember that happened to Kane earlier, so taking out Kane in that circumstance is far more acceptable. But she's not being mind-controlled. At least there's been nothing demonstrating that she's being mind-controlled. Instead, she's just kind of there. She is a hybrid, therefore she must die.
Dan?
Yes, I did, Black Vial. I'm ready. I am currently ready.
If you're ready, let's go.
I am ready.
Good man. Move out.
Yeah, she's basically a tube baby. A test tube baby, from all that we look at it.
That's it.
Yeah, it looks like a Sigma boss.
I believe a bunch of circuits can cause this much havoc.
It's freaking huge.
Well, the world's first computer was over 30 tons. I suppose we've come full circle.
I thought it was us Yanks that talk too much. Just kill the damn thing.
Yeah. Rachel.
With pleasure.
Tomorrow I'm playing a game with a much more interesting premise, comma. I'll tell you about it later, period.
You gotta be shitting me!
Really? Really?
Hold your fire! Hold your fire! They're not Japanese! They're American. It's a U.S. tactical robot force. It's all right. It's all right.
Suddenly piloted mecha. Just out of nowhere. Why are our hands up?
Base to Beetle 1. Good job, Commander.
What are you doing here?
Can anyone tell me gun safety rule 1? Can anyone do that for me real quick, please? Because I imagine at least a few of you know what I'm talking about. It's the very first rule you learn about gun safety. Nah, it's ridiculous, Kai Snow. Why would the U.S. government be evil? Yeah, always assume it's loaded is basically what it means. But the way I've always heard it phrased is never point your gun at something you do not intend to shoot. Now, I've heard that phrase several different ways. Always assume it's loaded. Always don't ever point your gun at something you don't intend to kill. Don't aim a gun at people. You know, but it is the same rule. So these guys in giant mechas are pointing giant guns at us. Why? Especially considering they just walked in like, good job, and now we're going to take it for ourselves. Like, why is it? Whatever.
U.S. invasion isn't for another 12 hours.
Now, if they are actually intending to kill us to cover their tracks, then I'm going to forgive this. But it irritates me because you would not believe how many times in fiction people just casually point guns at people. And I'm just going to go ahead and point out Pulp Fiction here because that scene is frickin' hilarious as far as I'm concerned.
Sorry, Charlie, but I can't let you destroy this AI. It's U.S. property now.
Oh no, Lorshok.
Bloody turncoat! This was your plan all along!
No, this is the first I've heard of it. I want that thing as dead as you do.
Too bad, soldier, but we had to keep you out of the loop. We couldn't risk a leak.
You can't control that thing. It's too dangerous!
Only in the wrong hands. It's like nukes.
Major.
That's a great parallel. It is like nukes. And you know what? I legitimately believe that if nukes stopped existing, the world would be a better place. You moron!
What the hell is going on here?
Regrettably, soldier, this is the end of the line.
Okay, so they are going to try to kill us.
Game over, Dan. Just the way it has to be.
Bo? Are you crazy?
Like I said, we can't risk a leak.
The IRTA won't take this lying down.
The IRTA won't know a damn thing. You're the only witnesses, and there's a nuke on its way right now to take care of that. Officially, Amada hacked Milcom again, in some crazed suicide bid to destroy evidence.
Nobody will ever know the difference. You've been playing us from the start.
And like any good villain, he's speechifying it rather than just walking. He should, if this is actually the plan, he should have just dropped in and shot them rather than, good job. Now let me very slowly reveal the circumstances of my plan and the fact that I fully intend to kill all of you.
Oh, you always were an asshole, Major.
Oh, I was only obeying orders, just like you. The difference is this time I get to be the survivor.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Please, Sergeant, this is no time for bravado. Any last words?
Yeah. Tell your mama I loved her.
Nice of you to finally notice.
I mean, honestly. Hang on. I think I'm having an aneurysm. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm okay.
Botang, what are you waiting for? Shoot him!
Gotta have a shoot him while he's getting in the mech? Just as a thought? Just shoot him now? Or okay, now it's too late. Boss time.
Let the good times roll.
I never saw your betrayal coming. You disappointed me.
Your worst judge character in that thought, Charlie boy.
Won't you reconsider? I'd really rather not fight you.
I'd like nothing better. But then come
Dan,
on, big
you
welcome
okay?
to your worst
Can I come help?
Rush
If you can handle yourself, then fine. But don't get careless.
Won't you reconsider? I'd really rather not fight you.
I'd like nothing better. But there ain't no turning back now.
Didn't expect to be fighting you again so soon. What an honor.
I didn't expect to see you alive again. Promise, your pain this time. Forget me. This is all happening. No, some scrap-man slut. Should have left Amada's AI alone. You couldn't. Now look at us.
You know, that's actually fair. He did say, why don't we just leave it? You remember that?
Remember when we was just starting out, brother? Stubborn punk, always disobeying orders. Now guess what? You ain't changed a bit.
So anyways, that was actually really easy. Oh. Yeah!
Sorry, Dan. I can't deal with this anymore. No more babysitting. You're going down, brother. You ain't. Remember the first time you took a bullet, brother? You thought you was gonna die. It was hardly a scratch. You got real good at running away after that. Right? Survived.
That was really pathetic.
Just following orders.
Yeah, just knocking out the legs literally killed them. Now this might be worse. Because of course there's a bigger mech. Why wouldn't there be?
We took down all the big ones.
Sergeant, you always were a pain in the neck.
Shoot him in the face, right there.
But I never took you for a goddamn scrap lover.
Just shoot him.
I was gonna make it quick.
Just shoot him.
Now?
Just shoot him.
Let's start with you.
Rachel! Human enough for me.
Stupid bitch. Well,
he's still exposed. He's still exposed.
You bastard.
Easy, Sergeant. Remember, I'm the only one who can cancel that
Yes,
missile.
I have, Plutonia.
Well, then I guess you're going down with us.
You won't get away with this.
As if you could actually do anything about it. Don't be twisting me around your finger any longer. I will need you once you're in the ground. You don't get it, do you, Sergeant?
Yeah, what?
Even if you get away, then what? You're a traitor to your country. Damn, Stacy.
Faye once again running in front of my line of shot there. As per her usual.
Traitor or hero, Sergeant? When did you you're actually not too bad? But I'm afraid the game ends here.
Careful, everyone. New weapons, new tactics.
You really think you can take on the USA and win? Survival arrogant. Time to put you in your place.
Oh, bull crap, that hit me. Oh, right. Yeah!
Sergeant, are you alright? Do you need assist? Just don't be reckless, Sergeant. I am not losing a man out here.
But you guys... no way.
It's been a long time coming. But it ends right here. Right there. So you think you stand a chance against me?
Careful! He's got a new toy to play with!
Christ! That fighter unit has an RPG launcher too!
You can't escape, Sergeant. Wherever you go, we'll find you. Why not make it easy on yourself?
No way.
That's the most intelligent thing you've said all day.
Or whatever. And I have no ammo left for anything.
Now's our chance!
Now's our chance with what? I don't have any guns left.
This is the turning point. Got it out.
I can't believe that worked. Oh, I guess there's ammo lying around, isn't there? No. Let's see if we can pick some up. Because of course there'd just be ammo lying around in the AI core. I mean, that just makes sense, right? I like how he's just watching us this whole time. Like, yeah, whatever. Humans, am I right?
Never surrender.
What's the plan? No.
We're almost there. Hang in there.
Okay. If you insist.
This is our chance. Concentrate all attacks on him. This is the turning point. Got it out.
I don't actually know what it wants me to target at this point. There's nothing that's an obvious weak point. I'll just keep going for the leg.
The enemy's faltering. Hang in there.
I don't know if I'd agree with that sentence. Listen to this music.
Dan, you okay? Should I come help? If you can handle yourself, then fine. But don't get careless. Now's our chance.
Are you alright, mate?
Okay, I can handle this.
I like how I can't even tell if I'm actually doing anything. That's my favorite part right there. Okay, got that off. Whatever that was.
Doctor, are you alright? Just don't be reckless. Better do something quickly.
It's okay, I'm partially merged with the armor. I have become Invincible Man!
Never thought I'd get to use this, but I always like to save the best for last.
I mean, I do too, but you know.
One hit from that thing and it's all over.
Really?
You know, there's no need to drag this out. I admit I'll be sorry to lose you, but you brought it on yourself. You should never have fallen for that scraphead. And now you're a traitor, Sergeant. Humanity's enemy.
Well, now we're the enemy of humanity. It's good to know. Haven't I always been the enemy of humanity?
So give it up and die. Listen to your conscience, soldier. That woman, that thing, is going to wipe out the human race. Before you know it, we'll be overrun by robots.
You realize that his big argument here is, oh my god, she's totally horrible. And yet, I just want to stress that his entire shtick has been, we're going to take this over and kill you anyways. Like, even if we had never spared her, he was still going to kill us just because we were a loose end. So, I mean, you know?
Damn it. I'm impressed you've made it this far.
But now that I have no armor, I'm really going to kill you.
Sergeant.
Well, we lost. Game over, guys. It was good.
So far, Sergeant. Shouldn't have let your guard down. Nice work making it this far, Sergeant. You can die proud, knowing you did your best.
My gun's right there. If I could just get one more shot.
I'll send your comrades to join you soon enough.
I'm also gonna just slowly walk over to you.
And so the survivor finally meets his end. Die!
Hold M. And he's unharmed. Oh no, he's a little harmed, sorry. Slightly injured.
God damn you.
Well, maybe so, Major. Just means I'll see you in hell. What have you got to laugh about?
You idiot. All you've done is delay events. That nuke is still on its way. Strike in 20 seconds.
He's wrong. There's no missile.
You willing to bet your life on that, scraphead? Not that you have much choice. Impact in 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Strike! Damn it! Strike!
See? I told you there was no missile.
I don't understand.
When Amada hacked the Milcom network, he evolved the AI at Missile Command to ASC mode, Autonomous Sensory Capacity.
Oh, for God's sake, Faye, just speak English.
It means NC vessels now have the authority to assess the validity of orders they receive.
Seriously?
Seriously. And they calculated it wasn't valid, because of human error.
Goddamn scrapheads. Relax, Sergeant. I'm not gonna shoot your precious robot girlfriend. But I'm not gonna let one of them take me down either.
Okay, bye. Oh, you could have been a bro. Come on, man.
Hey, Bo.
Hey, Dan.
Man. I can't believe you did that.
Pretty dumb. At least I won't have a price on my head.
Now, you know me. I'll manage. I'm the survivor. Remember?
Pass me a cigarette.
I always told you those things would kill you.
Take care of her, brother. She sure is pretty.
Holler if you're dead.
Huh.
Dan. I have to go.
Oh, come on.
I know.
If you have very high trust with Bo, he stays an ally. However, Bo still dies because he is the one who takes the shot instead of her, intended for Faye. However, if Kane rejoins you by that scene, Kane then takes the shot and everyone lives. So, based on what I'm reading here, near as I can tell, I actually got the worst ending. Which is funny, because I've been focusing on raising trust the entire game, but obviously I haven't really been doing a good job of it. I got the worst ending.
You know, even if I don't kill you, someone else will. You'll have Russ Cruz on your ass for the rest of your life.
Probably.
I'll tell them you went missing in action. You've got 2 hours till I file my report.
Thank you, Charlie.
Wait, I'm coming with you.
No, Dan. I have to do this alone. Besides, you Americans make too much noise.
Faye, don't be stupid. You can't fly solo out there.
Goodbye, Dan. Take care of yourself.
The Ministry of Homeland Affairs is in the process of dismantling Armada, as agreed by the Security Council. IRTA will oversee the destruction of all research and facilities relating to the manufacture of Hollow Children.
And for the AI too?
Yes, sir. It's all going up in smoke.
Sorry, Mr. Bergen. It had to be done.
I understand. Such a shame, though.
What about these hybrids?
Geneva's pursuing 107 of them. Tracking their locations will take time, but Russ Cruz will be dispatched with termination orders as soon as possible.
Are we really considering the hybrids as robots? They're completely biological.
But not born of humans, Mr. Bergen. The IRTA was very clear on this.
I mean, they're born of human, so...
Besides, the last thing this world needs is more racial tension.
What about the 108th hybrid?
Faye Lee has gone underground and remains at large, but she can't stay hidden forever.
Does it really matter? What harm can one woman do?
Mr. Bergen, what happens if another Armada comes along? Only this time, instead of staying underground, the Hollow Children decide we're a threat. If that happens, who do you think they'll look to for a leader? I get a feeling this is not the end.
Yeah, it is. We went to work on Yakuza 5 instead. The end. Can't do anything here. Does that pause it? No, it's still playing. Whoops. There we go. So what do you guys think? Was it the best game ever made? Literally can't do anything. At least the music's good. Honestly, my original opinion hasn't really changed. It's Mega Man 1. Mega Man 1 is not that good of a game. But with polish and refinement, we could have Mega Man 2. We just never got it. Yeah, you didn't realize... Yeah, Charlie was Troy Baker, yeah. Troy Baker has great range. It's one of the reasons I still like him as a voice actor, even though he's in a lot of things. Although I didn't catch who Liam O'Brien voiced. Oh my god. Please let me do something. Yeah, good bones. I like that. I like that. So, look at my notes here. So we've got... where are we at? Where are we at? We're at 3 negatives right now. Actually, not 2. Sorry. And... additional voices. Got it. Probably some random person in some random scene. I hate it when they do that. When they don't credit the person. It just drives me batty. Or credit the character, I should say. Do I want to give this 15 more negatives or 37 more negatives? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I am honestly debating here. So looking at my negatives right now for story. The middle of the road thing and the middle of the road thing, which is just a consistent problem. Kane was one of the only exceptions. And you'll notice I did give a plus for Kane because Kane was kind of awesome. Kane was exactly what we needed in a game like this, you know? Honestly, I should probably stick to cutscene incompetence being a negative, especially at the end there. That was just insane. So yeah, cutscene incompetence. Which aggravated the needless drama at the end. In fact, as an aside, you like how the British woman, whose name I can't even remember right now, dies? And she doesn't even get like a send-off. It's just, she's dead, human enough for me, thud. And then that's it, the end. Really? That's where you're going with that? And then Bo dies because he didn't trust me. And then Kane, I have no idea what, because he didn't trust me. Was it Rachel? I don't remember. Is it still doing the credits? I can't even see. It's still doing through the credits. Oh my god. One person from Valve worked on this game. And that guy hated his life. That is cutscene incompetence, Adam. Like, in a nutshell. But you're right. I mean, just... he's right there. And they didn't shoot them, then she didn't shoot him, then they didn't shoot him, then they didn't shoot him. Just, each one of those was a, just shoot them kind of a moment. Just, the cutscene incompetence was insane. And what's funny is it wasn't that, oh, hello. Wasn't that bad until the end. And then it was just out of nowhere is awful. Just slamming me in the face with it. Meanwhile, in the grim darkness that is the future, there are only... I mean, she wasn't even trying to hide the sniper rifle. Come on. Hey, I got a better gun. Where's that being fed from?
Beat it, fellas.
Hey, what's up?
Dan, how did you find me?
Okay, that's a good enough answer for me.
Maybe I wanted you to find me.
Oh my god. Ah, chapter select unlocked. Now that's interesting, because I was curious if that was a thing. Ah, progress cannot be saved? Well, that's kind of pointless then, ain't it? Curious of something. That's what I thought. So hang on, if I chapter select to, say, here, is this just pure timer? That's all it is? This is just like say pure timer, not actually story. If I'm reading this correctly. Well, that sucks. So that means I'd have to replay the whole game again to get a different ending, which really sucks and is not happening. I was actually going to go ahead and go through like the last chapter again with cheats cranked to cheat up the trust just to see, you know, the actual good ending or whatever, best ending or whatever, but yeah. I'm curious of something. Screw it. Don't care. Whatever. Don't care. Ladies and gentlemen, Binary Domain. A weird game. This only took us like 2 hours. See, this is why I was going to push yesterday, to finish this yesterday. But, you know, my niece is more important than that. So what are we at here? There we go. Yeah, no, I think we're good here. I think this is about all I got. So that leaves us with a net 2, looks like, to story, and a net 1 to gameplay. Wow. That's terrible. Oh my gosh. I actually feel bad. I'm glad Scene isn't here for this. I actually feel bad about this. I suppose, to give my final thoughts here, I do feel like this was a net negative game for me. The gameplay was just a little bit too frustrating at times, and didn't have enough shining moments to really help it out. Like, if anything, I could probably give more negatives to gameplay, but I'm not going to, because none of those really got super bad. They all stayed in the aggregate. Other than the frickin' gorilla boss. And the story just didn't catch me. Like, there were individual points in the story where I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. You know. And there were a couple of boss fights, which were like, yeah, those are pretty cool. But the rest of it was just like, alright, come on. You know? So I apologize to anyone who hates me horribly for that, but I think that's where we're at with that. I even was going out of my way to play it on the controller, just to try and experience it in the way that it would, you know, play best. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and chop off the local recording. So for those of you watching at home,